Okay then. Oh, freaking this out. Okay. Time for some game tip stuff. Because why not? Okay then. Oh, okay.
Third and the last part to our free, beginner-friendly.
Oh, that's another one. No, 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 no. Oh, there's it. Where is it? Is this one or is 3? It's somewhere. Okay, that's a lot of music. Okay, where the hell is that particular video? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Attached to it. So I'm going to right click on the enemy and we are going to choose extend script.
You can extend freaking scripts. One thing after another. I didn't even know that. Sure. Totally professional. Oh, forget. Totally. Where's our enemy? Where's it? Oh, there you go. This the one. Just gonna open this. This again. This why not? Okay. Arc is working. AWS are working. Oh yeah, this one. No. Okay. Yep. Definitely better than 4 though. Just need like high jumps. Oh yeah. What if we put the space button to jump to? Because why not? Where's it? Project, addition controls, project settings. Oh yeah, input map. Jump. Where are you? Okay, there you go. Add a key, and that's gonna be space. And that should, the space button should work. I'm pretty sure it should. Because why not? Oh, there you go. Hey. Am I... Is the speed really different? Okay, what the hell is the speed of this one? Oh, it should be freaking 800. Or the player is 800 to why is it 300? Okay, 300 in x-axis. Should be faster. Nailed it every single time. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not balance. Okay, 500 it is. Okay, let's start again. Should be seems okay though. This is one fast character. Okay, then next up is the enemy. Do it again. Of course, English. Then plus 2. Oh shit! No.
Player script. Select the base enemy. We're then going to adjust the collision shape here for the monster. Make it maybe a bit smaller, let's say, at the base. Or maybe a bit larger as well. This is the part of the monster that is going to collide with the walls. It is going to block the player as well.
Well, I'm just gonna check mine. Well, mine's close enough. Fix why not? Okay.
or hit and kill the player.
Yeah.
This should do. Now, let's select the base enemy node. Because we duplicated our player scene, the enemy still has the player script attached to it. So I'm going to right-click on the enemy, and we are going to choose Extend Script. Well, I'm going to change in the inherit slot the script that the enemy is going to extend. So click the folder icon and double-click actor. The template is going to be empty, and the path by default should be enemy.gd in our actors folder. Click create to have your enemy script.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, it still has the script for the player. So going to extend script. Next what? There you go. After cheat script. Temp is empty. Different scripts. Did you use?
The empty and the path by default should be enemy.gd in our actors folder. Click create to have.
Sure. Okay then. Okay. Interesting. Just gonna do this because. Wait. Oh, this is a new feature of Godot 3.2. Interesting. What if I do this? Oh, I can see how much code I have in this file. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Have your enemy script. Back to the enemy scene, we have to change one last thing. It's for the collisions. Remember these layers and masks? If you select the enemy node, the enemy is still set to be on the player layer. Instead, you want to put it on the enemy layer, and it's going to collide with the world. So the mask property allows us to control that, and with the player. So with that, we can get...
Okay. Okay, let's go back. Hold back collision, that would be on... Maybe it's an enemy. There you go. Go to... enemies... Then colliding with the world and the player. Lots of coins. And the coins. Okay, that's right.
Get started coding our enemy. Save the scene, click to open the enemy script. I'll close the kinematic body to the docs. And we're going to make it so the enemy is going to change direction when it touches a wall. So to code...
Touches a wall, like... collision. Of course, collision. Okay. Oh yeah, the script is this one. Extends up to script. Yeah, it's even here. Okay.
For the movement, once again, we're going to add that physics process function. For the enemy, we are going to make it move at a constant speed, like the player, and we are going to make it so if it hits a wall, it's going to change direction. So here's how we do it. Remember that we...
Okay. Kind of got that. Just a bit. Physics process. Oh yeah, that's what they call the... okay, process delta... What? What? Delta equals void. Okay, arrow then void. This makes sense. Close enough. There you go. Should be okay. Right. Intended block expected. Well, errors galore. Okay.
We have our velocity property on the enemy just like with the player because they extend the actor script. We're going to change the x velocity of the enemy when it hits a wall. In kinematic body 2D, we have just like the is on floor function and is on wall function that we can call. And if the enemy is on wall, we're going to multiply the x velocity by -1.
Okay, hold it. If we hit the wall, we're going to multiply the x velocity with -1. Okay. Is x velocity dot x. Let's see, x by -1. Okay, and -0.1. Set that expected semicolon. Oh yeah, almost forgot about that. Okay, freaking elaborate.
You can use this shorthand to say multiply velocity.x by -1 by using the asterisk equal, so that you don't have to repeat, velocity.x equals velocity.x times -1.
What?
Asterisk equal, so that you don't have to repeat, velocity.x equals velocity.x times -1. We are also going
Okay, we're back to 1.5.
to move the enemy on every frame. Now, the tricky part here is to decide if we move it before doing that check or after that. You have to understand that these methods, is on wall, is on floor, they only update after you move the enemy. So we can move it first, and then on the next frame, it will change direction. Well, in this case, whether we move before or after the check is not going to make a lot of difference, but let's put it after for good measure. So we can say velocity is equal to the result of a move and slide call, to which we pass our velocity, how we want the monster to work, and our floor normal, like so.
Sure, okay. And velocity something that x, y, z. And velocity equals to open sky call, putting the velocity in the floor normal. Okay. What? Move and slide call. Slide call, put in the velocity, then the floor normal. Okay.
We're going to do one last thing. We're going to ensure that the enemy always moves towards the player at the start of the game. So our game is going to be so that the player is going to move to the right, just like a Mario game, meaning that the enemy always have to move left at the start of the game. That's what we want. I'll press F3, go back to the script editor, and I'm going to add a new function. It's another function defined on Godot itself. It's called ready.
A function ready. Okay. Down to the
ready function is
function ready. What is it there?
Called by Godot on every node in the scene in your game, starting from the one deepest in your tree. In the case of our enemy, it would look at the enemy, see that it has children, so it will go to its children, the enemy sprite in collision shape 2D, and call the ready function there. Once these are ready, it will call ready on the parent enemy node. If we take our level template as an example, the Godot engine will see level template has children, the tile map, the player. So it will go down to the tile map, call its ready function, down to the player, call the ready function on the child node of player, then on player, etc. So it goes from top to bottom in the scene tree order, and from the deepest to the highest level node. So this ready function allows us to set up our enemy in this case. We can say in the ready function, velocity.x is equal to minus speed.x. In other words, it's going to go to the left at the speed defined by the x component of the speed vector. We're going to test our enemy.
Oh yeah, it's negative speed, it to be to the left. If it's positive x, it will be to the right, I think. Sure. Then put that before I fall behind. Okay. Minus speed at x. Now one
in the level template. So let's go back to the level template scene. Look.
Okay. Where again? Ah, shit. No. Well then.
Attached to it. So I'm going to right click on the enemy and we are going to choose extend script.
Now it's freaking
I'm going to change in the inherit slot the script that the enemy is going to extend. So click the folder icon and double click actor. The template is going to be empty and the path by default should be enemy.gd. Our level template as an example. The Godot engine will see level template has children on player. So this ready function allows us to set up our enemy in this case. We can say in the ready function, velocity.x is equal to minus speed.x. In other words, it's going to go to the left at the speed defined by the x component of the speed vector. We're going to test our enemy in the level template. So let's go back to the level template scene, look for our enemy.tscn file, and drag and drop it onto the game. And we can
okay, let me test that. And I'm not gonna put in just one freaking enemy. I'll put in like freaking 3. Because why not? Okay, then you get the 1, you got the 2, and of course you got the 3. There you go. They should move to the left. I'm pretty sure they should. Okay. It's not exactly what I well, something went um not as planned. Okay, is it the camera? Rotating, oh, idle, physics, no, tag center, fixed up lap, nah, should be the one. Should be okay. Why? Okay, wait, wait. Wait. Oh, it makes freaking sense. Why is it children of freaking player? That's hmm. What's the error, boy? What? Is the error? No, not that. Fixed up the physics. Okay, do not disturb me until I turn off. Okay, what? That should be fine. Okay, what I just said. Huh. Well, this is fun. This does make sense. Why? It's velocity void and well, that's all for
Play
now.
and see that the enemy moves left. Now,
Well, it has to be an error in code somewhere. Okay, that's all for now. Bye.